3 different people, 3 different years, completely different faces. And somehow the exact same ending, the same slow erosion, the same moment where you looked up and didn't recognize your own life. People will tell you it's bad luck. You just keep meeting the wrong ones. It isn't luck. Luck doesn't repeat with that kind of precision. There's a pattern underneath it. And the uncomfortable truth is that part of the pattern is you. Not your fault, but your wiring. And wiring can be rewired. I'm going to show you the 3 reasons the same kind of person keeps finding you, why your specific strengths make you a target, why wrong can feel so right, and the 1 quiet habit that breaks the cycle for good. The 3rd reason is the one people resist hearing the most. Start with the hardest part to accept. The traits that make you a good person are often the very traits a manipulator looks for. High empathy. You assume others feel guilt the way you do. The instinct to fix. You see a wound and reach for it. Fast forgiveness. Discomfort with conflict. A tendency to over-explain yourself. To a healthy person, these make you safe to love. To a predator, they read like an open door. They are not looking for the weak. They are looking for the giving, because a giver refills the very thing they take. You may not have been chosen in spite of your goodness. Sometimes you're chosen for it. 2nd reason, and it goes back further than any of these relationships. The brain doesn't always chase what's healthy. It often chases what's familiar, because familiar feels safe, even when familiar hurts. If somewhere early in life love came with conditions, if affection was something you had to earn or could lose without warning, then your nervous system learned a definition. Love is the work of keeping someone from leaving. So when you meet someone calm, consistent, and available, a quiet voice says boring. And when you meet someone intense, unpredictable, hot, then cold, that same voice lights up and says this feels like love. It isn't love. It's recognition. You're not attracted to them. You're attracted to a feeling you were trained to call home. And then the chemistry locks it in. That hot and cold rhythm, adored one week, frozen out the next, isn't just painful, it's bonding. Unpredictable reward floods the brain with the same loop that drives addictions like gambling. Crave, get a hit, get cut off, crave harder. The lows are what make the highs feel euphoric. This is what's often called the trauma bond, and it's why people who love you keep asking, why don't you just leave? And can't understand the answer. You're not staying for who the person is. You're staying for the next hit of who they were at the beginning. Here's the 3rd reason, the one that stings. Every time the cycle ended, the relief told you the other person was the problem, and often they were. But relief that doesn't come with a lesson just resets the trap. Because the pattern was never really about finding the right person. It was about an old belief running quietly underneath all of it. That love has to be earned. That peace is suspicious. That being chosen means being needed. Until that belief is seen and named, you will keep walking past every calm, steady person in the room and lighting up for the one who feels like the fire you already survived. So how do you break it? Not by becoming colder or more guarded or trusting no one. That just builds a different cage. You break it with 1 quiet habit. You learn to notice the spark and get curious about it instead of chasing it. When someone makes your heart race in week 1, pause. Ask the unsexy question, is this safety or is this familiarity? Real safety tends to feel calm, even a little flat at first, because your nervous system has no emergency to manage. Familiarity feels like fireworks because part of you already knows how this ends and is bracing for it. Train yourself to be suspicious of the fireworks and patient with the calm. Date the person your nervous system finds boring for 3 more weeks than you normally would. The pattern doesn't break in a dramatic moment. It breaks in that small, repeated pause, the half second where, for the first time, you choose the calm over the familiar. The people who learn to do this become almost impossible to manipulate, which is exactly why manipulators have an entire playbook for the first 2 weeks before your guard goes up. That playbook is the next case. I'm Professor Cole. Tell me honestly in the comments, calm or fireworks, which one have you been calling love? Subscribe, and I'll read the next one with you.